Jason Heat here for our huge main event. What promises to potentially be a very emotional night for a lot of people. I am joined by longtime local commentator, expert analyst, and my former broadcast partner, my friend Kevin Ford. Welcome to the booth.
Jason, thank you so much for having me. It is an absolute pleasure to be here for VCW's Northern Virginia premiere. 700 fans packing the building today, and I would wager to say many of them are here to say goodbye to Logan Easton Laroux.
One half of the tag team champions, Logan Easton Laroux, has announced his retirement at year's end. This is his final match here in Northern Virginia. This is his hometown crowd. And while we have seen Logan Easton Laroux do terrible things in VCW, we are currently in the heart of 1% country.
Absolutely. If you're only familiar with Logan Easton Laroux when he comes down to the VCW there, or see him on YouTube or VCWProWrestling.com, this is his home. These fans, they know that he's a jerk, but truthfully, Jason, he's our jerk.
He is. You and I have spent our entire career calling this man's matches. It is difficult to think about what this area, this region will be without Logan Easton Laroux, but he is going up against one of his toughest tests, a longtime rival, and a man with so much history. What can you tell us about Logan Easton Laroux and Wheeler Yuta?
I'll fill you in just a second as the crowd here showering the hometown here with praises we await. Member of the Blackpool Combat Club, Wheeler Yuta. This is the third singles meeting between Logan and Yuta. And coming to this match, they are 1-1. Logan winning the very first contest back in February of 2018. Yuta winning the follow-up contest in July of 2018. But Jason, you and I both know 5 years later, these two are in very, very different competitors.
And very different places. Wheeler Yuta walking in, not as the conquering hero, but you hear the enmity in the hearts of this crowd for a man who is a former two-time Ring of Honor Pure Champion, a member of the Blackpool Combat Club, a member of the AEW roster, and the hand-picked final singles opponent of Logan Easton Laroux here in VCW.
And I'll be honest, Jason, I just take a look at his face, and I think he was really surprised, taken aback that the audience booed him so much, despite this being Jason's hometown.
And Wheeler Yuta, I do think he has been gotten to, as you said, immediately getting in our faces. Asked Wheeler Yuta what was on the line for him. Why did he come to this match? And we'll find out after the introductions by our colleague, Brandon Matheny.
Introducing the competitors. First, standing to my left, hailing from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Wheeler Yuta. And his opponent, standing to my right, he is one half of the VCW Tag Team Champions. He hails from a gated community, within a gated community, surrounded by a gated community in Fairfax, Virginia. Weighing in at 201 pounds, he is young and handsome, the champion of the 1%, the Coastal Elite, the Venture Grappleist, Logan Easton Laroux!
A former VCW heavyweight champion, current half of the VCW Tag Team Champions, and we are all wondering what is going to happen with those belts given Logan's impending retirement. But the history between these two, we asked Wheeler Yuta, why did you come back for this match? Your plate is full. There is so much else going on between AEW, Ring of Honor, the Blackpool Combat Club. He said he personally wanted to convince Logan not to retire, and if he had to punch him in the face to do it, he was going to do his best.
just approaching Logan for the first time in this match, locking up. First takedown goes to Logan, and I think that could play a huge role in the outcome of this match.
Logan in his element. Logan, more than a decade in the squared circle, deciding that he will end his career this calendar year. Chose Wheeler Yuta in part because of this one-on-one record that they have, 1-1, no clear victory. But there's more to it than that. They have been allies in the past. They have been friends. They've gone laser tagging together, and there is a degree of resentment that Logan has for Wheeler Yuta and Yuta's place in pro wrestling now in comparison to Logan's.
You know, I think Logan feels like he was abandoned. I mean, there was a time in 2021 when Yuta was still a top star in independent professional wrestling when he was partnered with Logan Easton Laroux. Logan stood by Yuta's side as he stood in a no air-conditioned building in New Jersey and went to an hour-long draw against Daniel Garcia. That is the kind of support Logan Laroux has provided to Wheeler Yuta throughout his career. And the second that Yuta was able to take the bag and go and leave for a television company, he left Logan high and dry. I think that's how he sees it, and I think there's still some resentment, some unfinished business between the two of them. Yeah,
Yuta got a later start in pro wrestling than Logan Easton Laroux. Logan served as a bit of a mentor for Yuta over the years, and to see how successful Yuta has been has maybe graded on Logan Easton Laroux, not taking anything away from the incredible career. I mean, this night is a tantamount, a testament to the impact that Logan Easton Laroux has had on professional wrestling, especially in the DMV. I would say, without a doubt, Logan Easton Laroux is the Grapple region's greatest export in professional wrestling.
No doubt. I mean, one of the most decorated, one of the most acclaimed, one of the most revered. No matter where he goes, he carries Northern Virginia flag, waves it proudly, and has done so all over the country. And I don't think he's going to be looking to go into his singles retirement with a loss under his belt.
No, Logan and Yuta so evenly matched right now. Logan has a little bit more experience advantage, but and Logan able to bridge up, now trying to maybe get that backslide. And instead maybe looking for a gory special, a move taught to him by one of his mentors, Bobby Shields.
And it was Logan who got his chance to have Bobby Shields' his last match here in VCW. So a nice shout out to a friend of his.
That's correct. You're saying that Logan has the experience advantage, but on the other hand, in a short period of time, Yuta has been training with men like Bryan Danielson, Claudio Castagnoli, and of course, John Moxley. That is going to up your game in a very short period of time.
Well, I think what's interesting, if you look at Yuta's attire, kind of tells the story of his career. Yes, he has the Blackpool Combat boots on, but he's representing the colors of Philadelphia Phillies. Philadelphia is where he was trained under the tutelage of such greats such as Drew Gulak, and he trained in so many different styles. And I think the trainers in the Blackpool Combat Club, they were able to bring out that intensity, that vitriol, that anger that is bred in the Philadelphia wrestling scene. But I think all of that speaks to Yuta's, I think, biggest asset is his unpredictability in the ring.
Logan's being his dangerous strikes. No one has precision offense in VCW like the champion of the 1%, who is in a rare situation tonight where he is being bolstered by this crowd rather than trolling them. And Yuta taking advantage. There is a vicious side on display from Wheeler Yuta that we're more often used to seeing out of Logan Easton Laroux. Is that viciousness going to make all the difference, Kevin?
It very well could. I mean, you know, the viciousness that Yuta has in him is just like this, like uncaged rage that he does. I think, like you said, Logan's able to match it, but I think it's going to be that focus of that rage in the right way that's going to make a big difference in the contest.
Wheeler Yuta rolling in to break the count, but no wasted motion, not even turning around, literally rolling around the other side of the ring post to get in front of Laroux. You can't win the match on the outside, but you can do a lot of damage.
You sure can. If anyone knows about doing damage with ringside in the ringside area, it's Wheeler Yuta, but this time it's Logan getting the best of the situation.
The prince of the privileged, the coastal elite, the venture grappleist. He goes by many names, but he is a hometown son of Northern Virginia. Head slammed against that steel post, and that's going to change the complexion of this match quickly.
Yuta wisely not giving him a single moment to catch his breath. Not a moment of respite for Logan.
Backstage, Yuta was very respectful of Logan, saying that Logan watched out for him when he was younger, but this crowd, I think this crowd reaction has really turned a switch in Yuta's head, and not even a one. Maybe thinking that Laroux needs a little tough love.
Perhaps I also just think that switch goes on when he's in the ring. I think when you have the trainers that he has, plus a William Arrigo and a Drew Gulak, that focus, that determination, that drive to win no matter what, really comes out of you once you're confined inside the four posts and the ropes.
As mentioned before, these two are one-on-one in singles competition. They have wrestled in other configurations as well, and with this being what seems to be Logan Easton Laroux's final match in VCW, his final singles match, potentially his final match in professional wrestling, he does not want to end on his back. He does not want to end submitting. It is so important for him to be the one to get that rubber match in against Yuta.
Well, neither does Yuta. I mean, we could say, why on earth would Yuta want to come back? Hold on here, we got a pin. Only a 2. But why on earth would he want to leave? He's a television wrestling superstar, wrestling with some of the best in the world. But he's coming back to VCW because
to wrestle some of the best in the world.
To wrestle some of the best in the world, but also to settle a score. If you don't think, after all the advances he's made in his career, signing with Ring of Honor, wrestling for New Japan, signing with AEW, that it doesn't stick in the back of his head that he can't say with certainty that he is better with Logan Easton Laroux, then you are sorely mistaken.
No, there is a lot of pride in pro wrestling, a lot of ego. These two young men both at different times in their lives were the pride of Virginia wrestling. They were the standard bearers of this region. And Logan Easton Laroux just decking Wheeler Yuta.
Oh, you know what? Logan's back has taken a thrashing a few moments in his back, and I feel like he just landed on the edge of the ring and collapsed to the floor. You talk about changing the complexion of the match. That right there, I think Yuta could hone in on that back, and it would be curtains for the champion of 1%.
Wonder how much mental weight is on Logan right now, knowing that he only has one chance. You go into the ring, and obviously you want to win every match, but you are aware that you have more opportunities. And you were right, Kevin. Things have changed considerably. Logan stalled on offense now due to that lower back injury.
I mean, we can't take into consideration, yes, he landed a suplex onto Yuta onto the floor too, but he also made contact with the floor. So it really feels like the damage is starting to add up. And like a shark sees blood, Yuta is going to attack.
A barracuda. Honestly, Wheeler Yuta basically a one-man group of piranhas now just trying to pick the bones clean of Logan Easton Laroux. You'll notice that Yuta was able to anger Logan so that his lower back slammed into the turnbuckle, not any other part of his body. That is precision offense.
And look at the joy Yuta is taking in hurting Logan. Look at the joy he's taking in just mocking him in front of his family and friends. It's disgusting.
Yuta's world travel, the former best of the Super Junior competitor. He's been trained by some of the most vicious and violent people in wrestling. But Logan Easton Laroux also equally insidious, equally dangerous.
Look at him, he's stalling as he's getting home. He wants everybody in this crowd to soak in exactly what he was going to do before he dropped him with the backbreaker.
Wheeler with 2, making sure to grind the forearm into the jaw of Logan Easton Laroux. We are in front of Logan's, and now Yuta going for it again. You know, we're in front of Logan's family, his friends, his colleagues. You and I have known Logan for so long. We've called so many of his matches. This is such an important night for us. It would be heartbreaking to see Logan not win this match.
And you know what? I'm starting to see now that it isn't just enough for Yuta to win the match. He wants to embarrass Logan in front of his family, his colleagues, his friends, everybody. And, you know, I feel like the mood of the room has changed as we've come to that realization.
Makes you wonder if the strategy, given that Yuta said he wants to convince Logan not to retire, is to basically make it feel like Logan has unfinished business. Logan looking to finish it right now. Both men with such great drop kicks.
And in addition to targeting that back, something Yuta has been very careful to do is to not let Logan gain any sustained momentum during this match.
Yeah.
As soon as he got the dropkick, Yuta was right back in there. Logan just can't seem to string together enough offense to take the match back under his control. But Yuta's going to make sure that is not the case.
You do wonder if this is Yuta's intent in terms of embarrassing him. If Yuta wins this match, is he trying to instill some sort of doubt? Is he trying to instill a fire that so Logan won't be able to walk away, so that Logan will feel like there is still unfinished business in professional wrestling for him?
That's a great point. And Logan now, he's able to stop those stops. He's got him in an ankle lock.
Ankle lock, center of the ring. Yuta, honestly not even center, doing a great job being 3/4, keeping Yuta as far away from the ropes as possible.
Oh. Yuta is one of the foremost submission experts in the world, and that includes knowing how to escape them. That forward roll got him to escape from that.
Moonsault by Logan Easton Laroux. When is the last time he bust that out of the arsenal?
It's been many, many years, perhaps when he was with the Reason by his side, but Logan, out of desperation, pulling that out of his back pocket so he can gain his breath and try to reset the match and see if he has a better chance of getting the upper hand that way.
Putting it all on the line, leaving nothing in the tank. Logan is a consummate professional wrestler, a fantastic striker. In the last several years, he's added Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu to his arsenal as well. Wrestling will be worse without Logan Easton Laroux.
Well, like you said, Jason, if Yuta has his way, maybe it won't be a worse place after all. If he makes it so Logan can't help but stay.
And now Logan upping the speed, upping the pace of the match.
He's getting the adulation of the crowd.
We heard Brandon Matheny say it before, shades of young and handsome Logan Easton Laroux, the man he used to be. Before he became the champion of the 1%, he was a kid from Fairfax, Virginia, with a dream to be a professional wrestler. And no matter what, let's not forget, Logan Easton Laroux succeeded in living that dream. Brain Buster gets so close.
You know what just occurred to me?
What's that?
If Yuta won this match, he could very well grab a Bryan Danielson, a Claudio Castagnoli, or John Moxley and say, hey, you got those nice tag titles there. Maybe we got some further scores to settle.
It is a big mystery of what's going to happen to the tag team titles here in VCW, and Logan now going for the gentrification, but countered. We've mentioned before, these two have ridden the roads together. They've tagged together. Yuta had it scouted quickly.
Trying for a double underhook. This goes for a brain buster, but this time Logan counters.
Northern Light suplex with the bridge. Yuta able to break it up.
X-ray applied, but I just don't know if Logan's back could handle that.
So many strategies, moves, maneuvers out of Logan in this match that we've either never seen before or haven't seen in years. This is a rejuvenated Logan Easton Laroux.
And I think that's Logan showing one of his big strengths, his adaptability.
Wheeler Yuta continuing to target that lower back. You know, if your lower back goes out, everything goes with it.
He's busting out the pain thriller, a tribute to one of his trainers. Targets the back, but not enough to keep him down for a 3 count.
Only 2. There was a moment where it seemed like Yuta was maybe toying with Logan, but it has gotten deadly serious. There's a very different vibe. I mean, this is a big fight field, Kevin. We are in front of 700 people here, and a lot of them in part are here to say goodbye to Logan Easton Laroux.
No doubt about it. I think Yuta, let's be honest, he was playing with his food a little bit there. But I think now he sees that Logan has a real chance to come back at any time, and he needs to take things more seriously.
These 12-6 hammer and tongue elbows, they are a signature of the Blackpool Combat Club. We've also seen Logan use them before. Reversal right now.
Him using them before speaks how he's able to counter them and tags him with a super kick, but here comes the rewind from Yuta.
Back and forth offense, neither man staying down, both taking and giving in equal measure. And Logan Easton Laroux with that fighting spirit.
Something is so deeply offended in Logan's core that he is fighting through those German suplexes, and he was able to kick out.
Everything is on the table. There's definitely the possibility for a flash pin here, Kevin. You think of maybe a killer move, you think of maybe a submission, but these two are so good, they can get the 3 count from almost any direction.
And I think Yuta going for that speaks to the exhaustion he may be feeling, and he's thinking, I need to get this match done, and I need to get done quick.
Count of 4 right now. No one in this building, none of the 700 people in attendance for our debut here in Northern Virginia want to see this main event match end in a double countout.
Least of all the 2 competitors in the ring. No score is settled if this goes to a draw.
Both get to a knee that stops the count, neither to their feet though, and these two just slugging it out.
Each man catching their breath as they throw blows at each other. Logan seemingly getting to his feet.
This has become very, very personal. It was a matter of pride to start, and now these two just beating on each other. These two used to be friends a long time ago. Just elbowing the ever-loving lights out of each other right now.
They're throwing everything they can out of each other.
Kitchen sink to Logan Easton Laroux.
Oh my gosh.
Just rocked the jaw of Logan Easton Laroux. And Logan Line. Logan Line sliding through the ropes.
He's shaking the cobwebs out. He's ascended.
Picture perfect. Missile dropkick. Logan Easton Laroux goes out on top. Not yet. Giving a lot of people in the audience some heart trouble right there.
This crowd wants Logan to win. Let's make no bones about this. They are living and dying with Logan throughout this contest.
He has earned such respect. If there was ever a doubt of the impact that Logan Easton Laroux has made in his professional wrestling career, and Yuta now biting the head of Logan. Tonight is a testament to Logan Easton Laroux, but it might also be his funeral.
Just the smile coming across his face as he hooks the leg.
Pile driver, only 2.
And I think that surprised Yuta as much as it surprised some of the audience. Oh no, not another pile driver. You gotta be kidding me.
One of the most devastating moves in wrestling. How is Logan doing it?
I think at this point it's adrenaline, instinct, and just something deep within his core that says, I can't lose in my last match. That's getting him through this.
Not in front of his people. Logan's wife is here. People who have watched Logan his entire career, people who have believed in him and supported him. His journeys in the Commonwealth and beyond.
Oh my God! Out of midair, he catches him.
Gentrification! And
Oh
Yuta's
no!
foot.
That was out of our purview. We could not see Yuta's foot on the rope. I thought for a second we were going to hear the bell ring, but no. Yuta got his foot up on the bottom rope just before the 3 count can be rendered.
The ring awareness of Wheeler Yuta didn't have it in him to kick out, but he knew exactly where he was. And now Logan beating his heart like he has been the beating heart of the Virginia wrestling scene for so long.
He's got Yuta in his crosshairs for another gentrification.
Almost colliding head on with the referee.
Oh!
And Yuta with the Lobo now trying to go. Is he looking for a seatbelt?
Got him sky to schoolboy. Hooking the leg. Oh!
A devastating ending as Wheeler Yuta goes up 2-1 against Logan Easton Laroux. Logan goes out on his shield thanks to the seatbelt.
I have to say, I'm immensely disappointed in this. I'm disappointed in Yuta. I'm disappointed that this is the way.
Well, thanks, everyone.
get personal. Logan, I've known you for a very long time. Known you since I was a student, training wrestling. And you've always been there for me in ways that you never needed to. Because even though I was around as a student, I wasn't your student, but you always looked after me. You always took care of me, bought me food when I needed it, gave me rides to shows when I needed it. All in all, you really helped me grow into the wrestler and the man that I am today. And Logan, I don't know if I'll ever be able to repay you the way that I want to, but we just take this moment real quick. Give you the flag, sir.
Honor, respect.
And Logan. I just got one more thing. Logan, like I said, that was business, but this one's personal.
Wait a second!
Honor and respect my ass.
Wheeler Yuta already won the match. This is one of the biggest nights of Logan's life. This is despicable.
This is disgusting.
Wait a second, Sanjay Dutt!
Holy crap!
Sanjay Dutt! Logan's mentor! AEW wrestler!
Oh!
Gentrification to Wheeler Yuta!
You want to talk about friendship, Jason Heath? This is friendship.
Sanjay Dutt and Logan Easton Laroux went to war against each other for years in Northern Virginia.
That's the heartwarming moment that Logan deserves.
I had a lot of phone calls. They said Logan's having his last match, and I did everything that I could to be here to support a fellow Northern Virginia professional wrestler. To support another person just like myself that grinded on the independent scene for years. But most importantly, Logan, I came here to support my friend. I love you, buddy. Real quick, this is your night. 5-6 years ago, I wrestled Logan for the first time, and I realized how good of a professional wrestler he really was. I had the pleasure and I had the honor to wrestle Logan more than once, and what made it so special that it was in our hometown of Northern Virginia. And now, Logan, whatever it is that life takes you on this next journey, you're done with wrestling, whatever that is, I know that you'll excel at it just like you excelled at this. So thank you for everything that you did for me. I know these people thank you, but most importantly, Logan, your buddy, my last match was the Northern Virginia. But hey, yes, give it up to Logan.
Alexandria and Logan wrestling in Springfield to help put Northern Virginia on the map, and now VCW tonight made their debut, and they're taking that torch and they're running it.
It's been such a special night. Logan, thank you so much for joining me.
I don't know if this is working. That was a piece of shit, huh? All right. I don't know what to say. It's been a long time here.
late, you kind of cut my promo, but what I really wanted to say is thank each and every one of you people for coming out here. A very important thank you. I don't know where she is right now. My beautiful wife. As Sanjay said, as every single one of these wrestlers knows, we need support from people that put up with way too much bullshit, like my wife. And most importantly, from all of you guys, because this is nothing without the fans. So I just want to say thank you for 16 amazing years, for coming out.
It has been an absolute honor and a privilege to call the matches of Logan Easton Laroux. If this is indeed the end, we thank you so much for everything you have done. Kevin, it was incredibly meaningful to have you on the call. Thank you to Brandon Matheny for being here. What an amazing night here in Northern Virginia as we say hello to an entirely new city for VCW and goodbye to one of our very best in Logan Easton Laroux.